Your Eminence Metropolitan Methodius, Reverend Clergy, the Honorable Ephenia, pardon me, I'm just learning, Canada, Consul General of Greece, honorees, my brothers and sisters in Christ, Christos Anesti. Good evening. I extend greetings to you from the Metropolis Philoptochos Board, and we thank everyone for their continued support of the Philoptochos in each parish. Once again, the women of Philoptochos in our metropolis continue to amaze with their enthusiasm and compassion to fulfill the mission of our organization to help those in need. The Metropolis of Boston Philoptochos Board has continued its outreach programs to the Pine Street Inn with cooking and serving meals several times a year. We also have expanded our programs to include working with the Veterans Administration to help the homeless veterans with their move into transitional housing. And beginning this summer, we will join with our Antiochian Orthodox sisters to work with the Boston Public Schools to provide shoes for homeless children through Operation Lace Up. Both of these endeavors were very encouraged by His Eminence, and we thank him for his guidance. The Metropolis of Boston established the Fellowship of Orthodox Stewards, also known as FOS, to support, enhance, and expand their programs. Many dedicated Philoptochos chapters from throughout New England contribute to FOS to support our youth, young adult, and campus ministries, catechetical and Greek education programs, philanthropic outreach, and donate directly to the Metropolis for this program. Participation in FOS affords the Metropolis the opportunity to further develop existing programs as well as provide the resources for future endeavors that will enhance the spiritual growth and development of our faithful. We are pleased to present this evening $2,500 to FOS for this purpose from the Metropolis Board. At the St. Methodius Faith and Heritage Center, the camp and retreat house are shining examples of the Metropolitan's vision to give families and people of all ages the opportunity to strengthen their relationship with God and with each other. Our annual Lenten retreats at the center have given us a chance to experience the beauty of our center and time to reflect on our lives and spiritual connections. We wish to thank Mike Sintros and his staff for making us feel so welcome and at home. Over the course of the year, our wonderful local chapters have given of their time, talents, and treasure. On behalf of the Philoptochos chapters of the Metropolis of Boston and the Metropolis Philoptochos Board, we are pleased to give His Eminence $7,500 to support the St. Methodius Faith and Heritage Center and $1,150 to the Metropolis of Boston Camp for scholarships to deserving campers this summer. For over 28 years, our Metropolis has devoted its resources for helping to alleviate the suffering of patients and their families with the Ministry of Philoxenia House. Whether it be driving patients to appointments, providing a meal, tending to the garden, or just being there to listen, the women of Philoptochos have always been there to lend a helping hand. This past year, the Metropolis lost one of our most beloved members, Mrs. Sophia Nibby. She was a remarkable woman, wife, mother, grandmother, especially grandmother, and a Christian person. She was the best example I know of someone who lived their faith. Sophia touched everyone who ever went through the Metropolis office, and especially those at the Philoxenia House. Her devotion to Philoxenia House was inspiring. She showed such compassion and caring for all of those people that called it home for whatever period of time. On behalf of the Metropolis of Boston Philoptochos Board and our local chapters, this year we wish to dedicate our donations to her memory and her service to the Philoxenia House. We are We are pleased to present to His Eminence Metropolitan Methodius $11,500 to support the mission of the Philoptochos. I would like to thank His Eminence Metropolitan Methodius and our Chancellor, Father Ted Barbas, for their guidance and support. The Philoptochos also congratulates all of this evening's recipients and thanks them for their dedication to their parishes and the Greek Orthodox Church. Thank you and good evening.